All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. I've taken a little time there to study this map and see the directions that we're going. It looks like they're doing exactly what I said yesterday that I thought they would start to do, which is take care of the western side of Western Mosul a lot faster. And especially now that we have the government complex completed and most of the strongholds in Western Mosul are now done. And as you guys can see from the report earlier today on the main channel 36 Currency 365. If you haven't subscribed to the main channel, go subscribe to the main channel 365. After March 31st, I will be just doing random videos, just like I do on this channel. But of course, on this channel, we do talk about random videos, but we also do teachings on Christ and in Yeshua and things of that nature and God and stuff. On the main channel 365, it would just be financials. Anything that spurs my attention at that time for the day, and it'll be random videos at random times. It could be one at 9 p.m. It could be one at 10 a.m. Like we used to do, like I used to do back in the day before I started the daily reports. I know you guys love the daily reports, but at some point that's got to end, right? And we hope that it ends within the next 20 days, right? Within the next 20 days, we expect Western Mosul map to be completely green. Number one, we expect Iraq to return to the international stage, international world with no restrictions, and we expect the citizens to start to receive their purchasing power and their oil back pay and all their oil revenues going into April. Okay, and that's what we expect, and we shouldn't expect any more delays, and that's one of the reasons why I boldly came out and said to the IQD community and to the world on my YouTube channel that at March 31st, that's it. I'm not gonna give this country any more time to just say to relax and think that okay, well, more delays are coming. No, 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 no. They've held the world up long enough. Okay, and now we have Donald Trump as the president. They can't hold the world up any longer because we're not funding them. You know what I mean? The money isn't going to the GOI so they can milk it. The money that actually they do get is going to pay off debt, and it's also going into their economic reforms. It doesn't go to the GOI any longer. They can't just sit there and milk money. You know what I mean? And also, they can't use all the other corrupted money yet until they change. Until they return to the international stage with no restrictions. Okay, and also introduce their new rate. Okay, so we know that, and that's why I said I put a demand on March 31st to have everything done, the map done, back on the international stage, and with no restrictions. That's all I need. That's all I need to see. All I need to see is this country, map completed, fully liberated of ISIS, and back on the international stage with no restrictions. Everything else that you're looking for will take care of itself. Don't worry about nothing else but that. I kept telling you guys that in February. And that's why, and so when I was hearing people complain and when people were saying all this other stuff, I said, that's enough. That is enough. I am going to stop the daily reports and the morning updates because I've had enough. I'm not gonna let a one investment destroy the rest of my life. You know what I mean? And so it's consuming, right? Because, and not just because it's just me, watching the maps and I love the maps. I love watching the maps. I love interacting with people. I love interacting with the teams and the military crew and the Iraqi forces on Twitter and all that stuff, right? And it's fun to me. It's the other people. It's all the people that are not part of the 365 crew and all the other and people that actually are part of the 365 crew that are in their feelings and just want to just bring everybody down with them, right? That's the problem, right? And so it's too many of them. So we need to break. I need to, for me personally, I was like, it's time to demand something and then walk away. And doesn't mean that I'm walking away from my investment, because I'm not, right? I'm just walking away from doing it every day, because it's taking away from stock market stuff that I like to do. I like to decode. I'm a decoder. I like to decode. I haven't been decoding lately because I'm doing all this other stuff, right? And I have to defend myself against all these other people that come out of nowhere, because somebody shares my video. Now when they want to come after me, because somebody else shared my video. I didn't share my video with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know most of the people that attack me. I don't even know who they are. I don't share my videos. Other people share my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking to a specific small group of people. If you share my videos, then those people should not. You should tell those people, do not attack the person, because it's not. I'm not sharing my videos with them. I'm only sharing my views with my teams, with my personal team, and with my 365 crew and my Eyes Open Media crew. That's a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have nothing to do with the outside world. Okay, so I don't care about the outside world, right? They're not part of my team. Okay, so when people share my videos and stuff, and you got all these people just popping up and saying all types of stupid stuff, because they just want to make everybody mad and angry. I had nothing to do with that. And I put a demand on March 31st, and that I'm gonna remove myself and free myself from this investment and that type of way of regular, day and night type of thing. And I think I told you guys I'm going to be smiling all the way, because we got about, what, 21 days. March 30, I think March is 31 days, right? So we got about 21 days, just a couple more weeks. The 17th is next Friday, 24th, 31. 3 more weeks. And I expect the map to be completely green. I also expect Iraq to be back on the international stage with no restrictions. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. Everything else it will work itself out if we get those three things, right? Everything that everybody's looking for, it will come after those three things, right? So that's what I keep saying. I don't know why I have to continue to repeat myself, because even if I say this 100 times, you're gonna get people that come in and say, "What are we waiting on?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Why are they doing this? Why is CBI, updated on this and didn't put this on that? I keep telling people, I don't care about none of that. All I care about, this map turning green. You know what I mean? All restrictions removed and back on the international stage. That's it. That's all I care about. Because everything else is going to work itself out. And if you look on this map, they're doing exactly what we said they were going to do. Now, this was going to take a lot longer. I told you guys this is not going to be easy going into these narrow streets over here. It wasn't easy going through this stuff to get that government complex back and the museums and stuff. That took a lot longer than you guys expected. But I warned you guys that it will. And then I also told you guys that this is going to be narrow streets and very hard, because it's destroyed. It's old Mosul city. So this is going to be, look at that. In the last 2 days, we have barely moved. So this can probably take 10 days. To get this back. Might even take 10 days. Might take 8 more days to get this back, or maybe even longer. Might even take 11 days, 12 days. But so that's what I said. Instead of everybody going here and focusing on this, focus on this area. Focus on West Mosul, okay? And that's what they did today. As you can see, we make some moves here. We got these two back right here, and we got some spots here, and we're moving our way up to this V shape. I told you guys, we want to complete this V shape by the 15th. I want it done by the 13th, but looking on the map, that's not going to happen. Of course, that's only 3 days away. Okay, that's 3 days away. It's not. We're not going to get all this territory back in 3 days. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Down here was a lot different. It's open land down here. It's wide open, right? Here it's not. It's more condensed. It's central Mosul. More people live in this area right here, okay? And so it's a lot more door-to-door and editing, advanced editing, okay? So, to get this V shape, hopefully we get it in 5 days. I'm going to put a demand that we have this V shape in 5 days, because if we do, then we got 80% of Mosul, and then we just got this little 20 of northern Mosul to go. Okay, so if we can get it by the 15th, and then we get this 20 in 7 days, that puts us right at what date is that? The 22nd. Okay, now the Arab Summit in Jordan is the 23rd to the 29th, I believe. So if you really think about it, that's when we'll probably have Musul, or we'll have Musul right here on the 22nd. Okay, and then and then Abadi or whoever is going to go to the summit can announce. I'm pretty sure if Abadi's going to announce, if Musul's done, Abadi will want to announce it to the world at the Arab Summit that Musul is liberated. Okay, now that doesn't mean that he's going. That doesn't guarantee that he's going to be there. But if he does go, I'm pretty sure we'll have Musul done. Okay. So yeah, so 23rd to 29th Arab Summit. So the last date I gave you guys for the Musul map was the 20th, and I told you guys today, most likely, if I look at the map and we haven't made big progress, if we haven't got up at least here, right here with this next line with this bridge, the center bridge, if we didn't get there, I was going to be moving it back. That's what I told you guys. And so today is the day where I give you the new date. Looking at this map, I did study it a little bit this couple hours, well, about an hour ago. I think it was an hour ago, maybe 40 minutes ago. Looking at this map and the way we're moving, we're gonna get this V shape. I think we get this V shape by the 17th. I think we're gonna get this V shape by the 17th. We're not gonna get it by the 13th. We're not gonna get it by the 15th. We're gonna get it by next Friday. We're gonna have this V shape. So that means we're gonna have this by the 24th. So my new date is Musul liberation is going to be announced on Saturday, March 25th. Okay, so Saturday, March 25th is the new liberation date from my studies on the map, the movement, what the teams have told me, what the Iraqi forces have shown me, and all the other things that I've seen. The new date for Mosul liberation is March 25th. Okay, so it's still in March. We're still in great shape to have this thing done by the 31st. And the next Friday I will be back and we're gonna do an updated date. You know what I mean? And by that time, by next Friday, we better have this V shape. Okay. So if we don't have this V shape by next Friday, the date's gonna move. So I'm gonna make it clear right now. So here we are on March 10th. If we don't have this V shape completed, which is 80% of Musul, by the 17th, I'm pushing the date back again, okay? And you guys already know what the date's gonna be. It's gonna be March 31st. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it away right there. So if we have the V shape, then we're good to go for March 25th. Okay, should take 7 to 8 days to get the rest, the last 20% up here. Okay, now it could have spilled over to 27, 28. Yeah, it could. But I'll make that. We'll find out on 24. By the time the 24th is, we better be up and we better be in final hours, right up in here, okay, or already done. So you know what I mean. And I always get that disclaimer: 5 days ahead, 5 days back. Okay, so at worst case scenario, we're going straight to the 31st, 30th, and final hours and full liberation. But right now, it's March 25th for full liberation of Mosul. Okay, because this is going to take a lot longer. Old City Mosul is going to take a lot longer. It's going to take at least 10 days or more, okay, to get this back. And so if you look at that right there will remove next week. So we're not going to have Mosul done by next week or by the 20th if this is going to take 10 days, at least 10 to 15 days. This could take even longer than 10 days. Okay, so just that being alone, we're going past the 20th. So it is what it is. I think that is it. Let me see. Oh yeah, we're waiting on the SEC decision. I am on, the SEC decision on Bitcoin ETF is coming. Hopefully by 5 p.m. Hopefully, and we'll get that. Bitcoin has just been going up and down like crazy today. And anything else from Iraq will be on the report extras tonight. And I think that is it. So so the new date is March 25th, 2017 for full liberation of Mosul, Western Mosul. So some of you guys are disappointed. That's fine. It's still in March, and we're still going to kick butt. And I believe that Abadi will announce, or Abadi or somebody will announce full liberation at the Arab Summit. Interesting that I was going to move the date back anyways to 25th, and then we get the news today that they're going to announce full liberation at the Arab Summit between the 23rd and 29th, right? So 25th is right there, kind of like in the middle, so that's fine. That's a good date. Okay, so that's it for me. Eyes open. Bye.